Hello guys, Thomas here from TK808 Productions. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the video. Today is going to be a little bit interesting day. We have two events that we're going to be going to. We're going to be first checking out the Dirtworks. That's a educational event that they're having for young kids. And they always do this all the summertime, but I'll explain more as we get closer to the event. But today they're having that event at the Old Railroad Avenue spot. Probably the same place that they had last year. Hopefully there's parking. If not, we're going to have to walk pretty far. But we're gonna check out that event, do some few videos there, see what's going on, and then after that we'll head off to the Hilo Drag Strip with a Hawaii Drag Racing League event. I believe they're just gonna do a lot of the reruns that they did from last race because they couldn't finish it in time. But thank goodness for today, as you can see, it is nice and sunny. So yes, can't wait to go and check out the event of the Dirtwork and also the Hawaii Drag Racing League. But yes, let's go check it out, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Here we go. So kind of give you guys a little bit more of what's happening at the Dirtwork is I learned from last year, because I'm still working at Pape Machinery, you guys. That's my day-to-day job, working there. But last year I found out from the end that they were taking machines down to this event, and I was like, well, what is this whole thing of Dirtwork? And it turns out it's an educational event that allows, families to bring out their young ones, kids, teenagers, all to kind of see what it's like to work in that type of field. Because a lot of people that come to this event are ones that do lawn care services, who do construction businesses, landscaping businesses. So, they allow kids to kind of see the machines that they work with. They allow them to see how to work an excavator. And I'm not sure if they're going to have a dozer. I know they're going to do excavator, skid steer, and other equipment. That way they can get a little bit of an idea of like what to expect if they want to get into the field, or maybe inspire them to say, hey, is there something you want to do when you grow up and you get older, you want to get into this field? That way I can at least get them like a hands-on experience, which I think is pretty incredible. Okay, so before we head off to the Dirtwork and to the racetrack, we're going to go pick up some ice from a local shop here nearby. Also get some drinks as well, because there's going to be a hot one today, so I definitely want to keep myself hydrated. Because, summertime is wonderful, but it is hot. It is hot. Hot and humid, and that never is a great time. Today I got my Big Island Bomber glasses from Big Island Bombers. Check out Wally Tavares on his Instagram, everyone, because I definitely admit this has been the best glasses and money I've ever spent, besides on my car. Because how many times have you ever dealt with sunglasses that they would fit your head, they would go on your head, but it would squeeze your temples? Because for me, I'm not sure if a lot of you have, but I have a really big head. And I hated when I would wear glasses, it would like compress my temples on my side, and I would get dizzy, headache, and I would hate that line that's on the side of your head. And it would just irritate the heck out of me so much that I was so pissed of wearing glasses. And now, they may actually make a brand to where it's for like very wide head. And, it's been one of the best things I've had. Plus, it's comfortable. Plus, I love the color blue. And, it's definitely lightweight to where it can actually float in the water. If I drop it in the water somehow, and actually when I go out holo or swimming, hey, it will float to the water and I don't have to worry about it sinking. So, definitely recommend checking them out, you guys, because it's not only sunglasses, it's polarized, UV polarized, and also it is a good safety glasses to where I can use it if I'm ever doing any type of physical labor work, like weed whacking or metal work or stuff. I can at least make sure my eyes are protected, because you definitely don't want to lose any of your eyesight as you get older, for sure, or when you do any manual labor. But anyways, we are here at Minute Stop, everybody. We're here at Minute Stop. Well, we're not gonna get some chicken though. I already ate chicken and for breakfast already. So we're just gonna get some drinks, some ice, and head all the way up to the Dirtwork. Here we go. So I got myself a little corn dog, some Diet Coke. I got myself a little Powerade as well. And I know I got a canteen, but can't help with a nice and good ice cold water. Also got some Aliki ice, so let's get this cooler ready. Alright everyone, we have finally made it to Old Railroad Avenue, and I'm gonna try to turn the camera around so you guys can see Look, a lot of cars on the road already. Got family members bringing their kids down, but let's go try to see who is here. Maybe go say hello to some of my coworkers as well, because I know. All right, let's see what we got here. So pretty much they have this whole backlot area where they're going to showcase all the different companies. Also to give people a chance to ride some of the machines here. That's what we're looking to see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the Dirtwork 3.0, and it is here in Hilo on Old Railroad Avenue. We finally came into the lot here, and we finally met with some people from Pape Machinery. Sir, tell us your name, please.
How's it, Taz with Pape Machinery. I'm the rental territory manager for Oahu and currently Maui. I'm here at Dirtworks. If you don't know, Dirtworks is where an event that we host for kids to jump on the machines, get real experience, have a fun time, you know, and then it's a good place for us to show the kids, you know, our side of, you know, the industry.
And also what's kind of great about it is that it allows them to get like a hands-on experience, you know, something that can actually go on top of the machines, correct?
Of course, right. Yeah, so if they're more than capable, we let them actually operate the machine on their own, and you know, they just love it. So get to move some dirt, feel how it feels in the machine.
All right, and what machines did you guys bring out today?
Today we brought out a skid steer. There's a skid steer track. The kids go around in an oval. They actually get to operate that. We brought a John Deere 50 excavator, a little mini. We have a Hitachi 135. We have a John Deere 320 as a static. We have our 845 Gator as a static, and then we also have a tractor. Throw in something little for the mix, yeah.
Yeah, to kind of show like all the two different groups that you try to do, which is agricultural and also construction, right?
Correct, yeah. We have a construction and forestry side, and then we also have our ag and turf side that we support.
Gotcha. Well, thank you guys so much for coming out and everything to showcase the kids that if you guys want to get into this kind of field, get you like a hands-on experience what it's going to be like for feel the machines, be by the machines, touch the machines.
Yep. Exactly.
All right. Yeah. Well, Taz, thank you so much for your time, man.
All right, brother.
Can you tell us a little bit about the machine behind you, the 320P, if you can?
So this 320P is a four-wheel drive backhoe. So this machine can actually dig with the backhoe, and then it can also load trucks or material. This one doesn't have a boom, but most of our selections, this one doesn't have an extendo boom, but most of our selection has extendo boom. That actually gives the operator another 5 feet of reach in the rear.
Gotcha. Explain to me what's the thing that's on the ground holding the rear. What are those called?
So those are called our outriggers. They're basically stabilization for the machine. So when you when the backhoe moves left and right, the machine doesn't rock left and right as well.
Okay. So when it wants to move any debris with the backhoe, at least it'll stabilize everything.
Correct. Yeah, and then you can actually stabilize even more with having the bucket all the way down, and then you can actually get it up in the air if you need to.
Nice. In case you got to maybe change tires, I guess, if you wanted
to. Yeah, definitely why I use it.
All right. Well, Taz, last thing I wanted to ask is, out of all the machines you brought here, if you had a chance to play with them, which one would you play with?
I play with every single one, so
nothing your favorite, I would say.
My favorite, I would say, is actually the backhoe. I can do a lot more with this. Job sites love them. Like I said, it loads and then it also digs. So
Awesome. All right, well, Chaz, thank you so much for the interview. And yes, you guys check them out. Chaz part of Pape Machinery, they're a John Deere and Hitachi dealership. Check out, they got the backhoe, they have the Gator, and they also have a tractor where you can go sit down and get a chance for what it feels like. Plus, the Hitachi's back there, and you get the skid steer also on the top, where we're going to check them out in a little bit. But yes, Chaz, thank you so much.
alrighty, thank you.
May have seen it in a dream some time ago. Maybe on a scene of your favorite TV show. The sun is always shining, everybody's smiling. Beautiful places, happy faces, in between races. What if you could make it real? What if you had to?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at Dirtworks, and we're here actually in someone's residential backyard area. They always cleared out this whole area to wherever have excavators. It's pretty much taking dirt and moving from one side to side, but let kids have an understanding of the controls, how to operate the joysticks, because there's always one control to curl the bucket in, curl the bucket out, also to have the move the boom from one side to the next, like this with a camera. So, you know, this gives kids an opportunity to kind of get what it's like to be able to put their hands on a construction equipment that a lot of local businesses like Pape, CAT, or other local construction, forestry, landscaping businesses, they all use excavators and a lot of these heavy machineries. So that way people can get a chance, you know, to finally be able to understand what it's like to use one of these machines. And plus give kids a chance to, you know, have a try, have a feel, get comfortable with it, get used to it. And see, you know, maybe this might be their potential career if they want to get into it. But yes, big mahalos for letting us come out here to film this event. But yes, let's go check out some more of the action going around here. All right, as you can see right here, folks, that they have 3 excavators. We have a Chase, a Komatsu, and a Hitachi. And they're pretty much just letting families and the young ones try out the machines by, you know, moving one dirt pile to the next, as you can see right here. Get use controls, move the entire machine. So pretty much they're told to not touch one side, do not move the tracks, just move the boom, move the bucket, and yep, pick up and move dirt as you go. See right here. And don't worry, they always have personnel watching by to make sure that, you know, they're watching, make sure they're safe. You know, a lot of these people this is like their first time ever touching these machines, so, you know, they want to make sure at least have an expert to show them how to get it all done. So don't be worried, folks, if you're worried about, like, oh, what about this, what about that? Don't worry. They have experts on the side. Make sure they watch them. All right, folks, so you can see right here in the camera, there's this new machine that I've never seen before, but it looks like, according to what someone told me, it's like almost like $1 million machine that they have here, but it's used as part of Backyard Monkeys LLC's newest equipment, to where it has 4 stabilizers and it has a crane. And only supposed to hook up to like equipment to where it's supposed to move logs after people cut it. That way when they cut the trees down, they can use it to hook up to the tree and pull it one way. That way it gets it away from the people's houses. But look at what they're doing here today. They're actually letting kids put on some wire harnesses and they're gonna pull them up little by little as they go up above everybody. That is so cool. That is so cool. So right there, you see behind me, that is an incredible piece of equipment. I wish I could have done that when I was young, to be honest. That looks like a lot of fun. And I'm a little scared of heights, being high over, like leaping over an edge, but I'm not too bad with heights, to be honest. But I know some kids, they're going away crying because they're scared of heights, which is totally fine. Really awesome equipment right there for sure. And plus, Backyard Monkey's got that big humongous lift to where they can go high up to the tall trees. That way, you know, when they got to cut off branches and brushes for coconut trees or for any really big tree that they cannot really get up to, or it's too dangerous to cut the whole thing down, they use that to go all the way to the top of the tree, cut it down bit by bit until finally they can get rid of the bottom, which is the stump. But yes, really awesome from Backyard Monkey LLC. Check them out, you guys. Really great business. They do take care of a lot of local people here, especially when they have big trees, clearing up areas. But yes, check them out, you guys.
We're gonna toss and turn, you're gonna scream and shout. And I will turn the love inside out. Gotta make the people understand. You're my girl and I'm your man. Shoot the cruise, we're going on and on down the avenue. You be giving me loving and I be kissing and hugging. Nobody better be rubbing me but you. Or if you wanna get nuts, baby, lock up the house, girl. I can take you on a beach or in the mud. Show you the tricks of the trade and the trails that we made. You be asking me, can we do it again? Na 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 na.
Alright everyone, that's going to call a close for this video here of Dirtworks, but I just want to let you know, check out the cravings, you guys. Very delicious lemonade with, I got a blue raspberry with mango poppers inside, or mango popping boba they call it. Very delicious, I have to say. Doing very great for this nice hot day. Guys, thank you so much for tuning to the video. Get you guys on the next one.